On today's show, oh, we got a big one for you guys. I am on the road in the Outer Banks, North Carolina. I'm at the beach. We've got cords from the bar that we didn't get to yesterday. I got a one-wheel fail. I'm all bloodied up again. That's a new elbow, so that's coming up next. And, of course, Tinder at the beach. And we got to give away $100. So a lot of stuff's happening right now. Strap it on, folks. Lucdogg in the morning.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Skater D.
Hey, I'm John Charles Meyer, producer of Dave Made a Maze.
Hey, what's up? This is Scott Lodotti, author of Play the Devil, and you are listening to Lucdogg.
Lucdogg.
This is Maty Potz from SiriusXM 415, and you're listening to Lucdogg in the morning.
#1 podcast in the world. Yeah, boy.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you, Skater D. Thank you, Annie fucking Cruz. You're GD right. It's Lucdogg in the morning, and we're pumped up and ready to go with you. So welcome to the show, my wonderful friends. How we feeling on a fantastic Friday? I know it's a little rainy back at Studio A, where we've got Belly Matt LaBelle running things. What's up, dude?
Got to unmute myself to play the game. That's now I'm keeping myself muted. That's fun.
0 for 1, swing and a miss. What's up, Brax? How we doing in Studio A?
We're doing well. We're doing well.
Maty Potz across the way in Santa Monica. What's up, bud?
Greetings and salutations. Good morning, everyone from all over the country.
Belly, you've got a lot to do today. Are you ready, my man?
As ready as I'll ever be, Luch.
Nice and reassuring.
Well, just to peel back the curtains a little bit, like you guys know I love to do, which we're going to do a lot of today. We've got 30 seconds to air. We've got this all planned out. We've been working on this, on how to get this all ready to go for like 2 days straight now. Belly and Brax, I couldn't be more proud of these two. It's like, I say this with all love. It's like dropping your kids off at school and just saying, good luck, guys. You know, and they have just like, they came back with a all A, straight A report card. Like, I'm so proud of these two for what the work they've been putting in. But we're 30 seconds away from air. Belly, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. It was Brax trying to move. Brax was moving stuff. We have the power strip right on the floor, and a button was pushed on the power strip, turned off a lot of our stuff.
All right, well, fade that music down because you're freaking me out over there with all the power strip, turning off my stuff. And honestly, you're going to be great. Thank you for holding it down in the studio. Potts, we got to give away $100 today. Do you know how we're going to be doing it?
I have no idea.
Belly,
but
let
this
people
music
know how are we going to how are we going to give $100 away, Belly?
As far as I know, we're playing.
Oh shit,
Hangman
that's my
again.
TV. Sorry.
Oh, TV. Those dang TVs.
So today is going to be a fun show. How do you guys? Oh, first of all, Belly, how are we giving away $100 today?
We've got the Hangman going again. We've got 2 words. You know, it's easy one today. It's going to be one that I think everyone's going to figure out. In fact, Brax, if you want to give him a letter, any letter in particular, it doesn't really matter which one.
Well, good luck to everybody in the social media lounge. Good morning. Maty Potz, what are we serving in the social media lounge this morning?
Coffee. Bulletproof coffee. And that's it. And maybe lines of cocaine if I can't keep my eyes open.
No cream,
did you guys see that Swaggy P was quoted? They caught up with him. He's on the Golden State Warriors. He's a basketball player. And they quoted him, and they said so. They asked him, like, they just asked him something, and he said that they should legalize cocaine.
Yeah, well, he's a wild man. Swaggy P is.
Dude, you guys need it today. Belly and Potts, can you just do 30 seconds of bonding together about both of you getting home at 3 o'clock last night?
Yeah, well, I bartended. It was my first shift at Academy Nightclub. I've been working the door there for 5 months. And I started taking some days off because I've been bartending all these private parties, which I've talked about. And I guess one of the manager who I used to work with in Vegas, he talked to the director of operations and said, hey, instead of giving this guy off every weekend, why don't we just make him a bartender ourselves? So it's actually an amazing opportunity. I'm super pumped. And last night was the 25th anniversary of So Def, which is Jermaine Dupri's record label. BET Awards is in town this weekend. So, I mean, last night we had Nelly, Debrat. I mean, it was like just going back to like the 90s and early 2000s. Jagged Edge. I mean, dude, all these people were doing performances, but it was almost like a medley where they were coming up doing like their main hit song,
name dropping, just
and then
left
just
and right.
rotating.
Name
and
dropping.
Jermaine Dupri was kind of like the MC for the last couple hours. It was dope. It was dope. Oh,
Belly?
and
No. I was trying to. This is
Oh,
so
no,
we've got
it's-
hand signals all.
It's all right.
worked out. They're
I'm
all
just
gonna
saying
be
he's
all messed up
straight.
today.
I'm just saying he's straight name dropping right now. Just like, yeah, this,
I am,
that,
big time.
all over.
I'm a name
Everyone's here.
dropping son of a bitch right now.
Yeah, it's nice. Bartending is a fun game. So you had some fun doing it?
Yeah, I did. Let me give you a pop quiz, Belly. What
Sure.
is in a cactus cooler?
Nothing. I don't know what that is. Green shit.
This girl, thank you for that. Some girl came up to me and she goes, I'd like a cactus cooler shooter and then 2 cactus coolers on the rocks. And I was like, hold on a second. And I
Basically-
looked, so Scoots, my business partner, had to train me last night. And I was like, what's in it? Just in case anyone cares. It's peach Ciroc, peach schnapps, OJ, and Red Bull. That was my little
So
lesson
it's
last
not
night.
green at all?
No, it's not green at all.
That
It's-
doesn't
yeah,
make any sense. Why is it called a cactus thing then?
Totally agree. Totally agree. It
I
was
just throw
so
Midori in a
So
glass
Pot-
and tell him have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So Potts is struggling. He got back 3 a.m. and so did Belly after a nice little evening. We want to tell us about it, Belly.
No, I don't want to talk about it at all. Of course.
Okay, sounds good.
No, I mean I was out late. I got home probably at like 2, and I was up until like 4. Made pizza.
I was literally just gonna ask, what were you eating between 2 and 4, Belly?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Can we
Yeah.
start? Can I actually ask you
In the
guys a
fridge.
question that came up last night, and it has to do with pizza? I've noticed that, like, now Potts, you're gonna get on me, and this doesn't apply to you, but I have a feeling Belly's gonna feel me on this one.
Okay.
Being single, I don't know, for some reason, maybe it has something to do with being single. I'm just used to eating, maybe every now and then, a DiGiorno pizza. It's not ridiculous for me to have a DiGiorno pie, right? I'm waiting for a sound here. Yeah. Now, also, it's not ridiculous for me to maybe make some macaroni and cheese, and I'm going to get Annie's mac and cheese. Like a hog. Now, what's interesting about this is I'll notice, like, I think my mac and cheese is fucking bomb. And we'll go on Thanksgiving and they'll be like, Adam, do you want to bring something? And I'm like, yeah, let me make my mac and cheese. World famous. Go ahead, Potts.
So you have noodles, you like melt the cheese, you make your own cheese sauce, or what exactly? Because if you
Kind
tell
of.
me, if you get it out of the box, I'm hanging up this call right now. You don't get
Don't
to say
hang up,
I
Potts.
make great mac and
Don't
cheese,
hang up.
friggin' Velveeta out of a stupid box. Yay hole.
'Cause
Belly,
it's
if you
definitely
see me
straight up-
doing this, Belly, if you see me doing this, that means go ahead and take it in the studio because I have a feeling you want to talk right now. Go.
Well, it's definitely he's used other cheeses, but it's just other cheeses from other boxes. Is really what. It is.
Oh God, what?
Like what he'll do is he'll get Annie's mac and cheese, and then he won't use the noodles. He'll just use the cheese from Annie's mac and cheese, and then he'll make like shells or like twisted noodles, and then only use
Potts.
the Annie's cheese.
So Potts, Belly hit it on the nail. It's not that I mess with the cheese. I take new noodles because I'm not down with Annie's little tiny little shells. So anyway, I think it's really good, and I do add a little bit of sriracha and some chipotle powder. And then yes, that is my little joke that it's my famous mac and cheese. It's really just Annie's cheese sauce out of the box. But when I make it, and I add a little cream, I make it, whatever. When I make
Add a little
it,
crumble on top,
thanks.
make people think I baked it.
yeah, those breadcrumbs in there. But when I get to Thanksgiving Day and I make it, they look at me like, "Oh, that's not edible."
Or famous.
Or world famous, or anything good. And so what's funny is I'm like, dude, this is like a treat for me. And you guys are looking at it like, I don't touch your mac and cheese. I'm wondering if families eat the same food that I do, because I'm going to tell you right now, Belly, when I showed up at my buddy's house last night with 2 DiGiorno pizzas, they were mad at me because I didn't get there in time. They're like, come on, you're not even at the restaurant yet? I was going to go to a restaurant, hit a happy hour, and then go hang out with them. We're all within a mile at the beach. And so I'm like, this is my best friend from childhood. I haven't seen him in years. So I'm like, can't wait to go there, but I wanted to get some food. I'm hungry. And they're like, come on, get over here. They have kids. They can't leave. So it's like, fine, I'll just go to 7-Eleven, pick up 2 DiGiornos, little mini DiGiornos, and make them over at their house. And I got nothing but crap for making DiGiornos. Like, do you think somebody like Potts, like what would Raven say? I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but what would your girl say if you brought home DiGiornos? Like, I know you wouldn't, but is that something you'd get like ostracized for?
I'm not sure. The thing is, she would look at me funny because she knows that's not me. I mean, I feel like she'd be down for whatever. And in fact, she does. Now that you mention it, she absolutely has frozen pizzas, but she's a big Trader Joe's fan. I don't know if they even have that on the East Coast, but it's kind of like a fancier grocery store. And so she absolutely has frozen, but it's like basil pesto chicken frozen, but it's frozen.
I got one of those
pizza.
in the freezer too.
Belly, take that.
I got one of those in the freezer too right now. It's got mushroom spinach.
Belly, I knew it was your wheelhouse, man. I was like, Belly, be proud of me right now. But like when I got there, they were looking at me like, here's Lucio, another DiGiorno pizza.
Now, Luch, from the social media lounge, do you put mac and cheese on the pizza?
Thank you, Potts.
These are the only acceptable frozen pizzas. They're only 4 net grams of carbs, gluten-free, grain-free, and they're guilt-free.
Yeah, guilt-free until you spend $8 to $10 just on that box, which is that size.
It was $5.99.
$5.99. All right, fair enough.
Gluten-free, carb-free, taste-free.
No, it's good. I mean, it's not DiGiorno. It's not DiGiorno.
It's not DiGiorno. Brax, give me another letter for the people. Belly, what was up with the social media lounge? What did they ask?
I said the social media lounge was asking if you put mac and cheese on your pizza. Also from the social media lounge, the only coffee I drink is Irish coffee.
But I will from now on. What else? What else?
What? I mean, and then the only coffee I can drink is Irish coffee.
All right, who said that?
That was from, let's see, Rebecca Randolph.
Oh, wow. Good for her. I can't wait. She's going to come up from Richmond. We're already talking about she's going to come up, and we're going to do a little riding, so that'll be fun. We'll start off the day with Irish coffees, although I got to stop one wheeling while I'm drunk. I mean, this is another elbow now.
But like, Luch, last time I saw a video, you were wearing, like, literally, like, armor. So how the hell are you getting bruises like that?
This happened while wearing elbow pads because you'll see like the elbow pads cut off like right there. And yeah, man, I was just chilling and feeling good.
Hold up. You're saying the elbow pads cut off like right at your elbow? Because that makes them what? Like forearm pads?
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. If I wasn't wearing those, I wasn't wearing them on this arm, on this elbow when I heard it, and it hurts. So it feels like a broken arm. Like it feels like I fractured something. The other one, man, like yesterday, yeah, it bled a little bit, but I didn't even notice until I got home. Like I got, for some reason, who the hell knows? I got like in the back, like I got cuts back there. I fell backwards onto my backpack. And that's what's really starting to freak me out. The only time I ever fall is never nosediving. It's always when my board goes out from under me on transfers. So we'll talk about that in the middle because I promised all the one-wheel people that we will do a one-wheel story before giving away the cash halfway through. Yes, Potts?
I just have a question, and I hope this doesn't derail things, but I am sincerely interested. You do own a small business, so what do you do for health insurance?
I pay for it, $400 and something odd dollars a month. It sucks.
It's actually not horrible, like compared to what other quotes I've heard. All right,
$400.
Kaiser Permanente.
Wait, you pay $400 for a month just for health insurance? Man, that's
nothing.
It's like $396 actually.
It's nothing.
Yeah, it's actually
nothing. And Kaiser's good.
When you have to get individual health care, I mean, yeah, it's really good. It's just like, especially when you have to go out of like a company or something like that. Yeah, absolutely.
But you guys who are all working and saying, Jesus, I could never afford that. You do afford that. You pay for it through your company and they take it out of your paycheck anyway, for the most part. I mean, like you're paying for it. You just don't see it.
Right, but it's definitely a lot easier to get something reasonable with a major company. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but
no, it's a very good question because you're right. I think about this stuff all the time. In fact, that's the reason I pad up so much because I got brides and grooms that are counting me on me on the weekends. Like I can't be breaking arms and stuff. So,
Right. Yeah.
That's kind of my rule. I typically don't ride anything crazy. Belly knows my rule on work days. I mean, I barely even ride. If I do ride, I'm padding all the way up. Yeah. But we are coming up on a break, so can I just give a quick, wow, Tinder at the beach? I mean, first of all,
sounds like a whole segment is what I'm very confused.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more time. Tinder at the beach.
So Potts, do you have anything because obviously we'll do that, and then we'll do this is actually pretty funny. I want to get to the guy making fun of me on the microphone at the bar because we still haven't done that from last show. But does anybody have anything, just a 3-minute, did anything happen at the bar when you were bartending, because you're bartending these celebrities. Like, does Nelly come up to you and ask for some ridiculous drink? Does he? Let me ask you this: do they expect that when they walk up to you at the bar that a drink will be handed to them, or do they wait and try to get your eyes like everybody else does?
That's a good question. As far as I know, I didn't serve anyone last night, but I wouldn't even really know. But my business partner Scoots was right next to me, and he was all giddy because he served a guy named I think his name's Waka Flocka or something. He's like a rapper, and he was like all proud of himself. He's like, I just charged him too, and hey, Waka Flocka, he tipped him $25. So props to him, because you know, a lot of these people, not only do they not tip, but then they'll order a drink and be like, do you know who I am? Dude, Waka Flocka was legit. Not only that, he got the drink, and then literally 2 minutes later, he was up on the stage doing a performance, and Scott was like, wow, it's really cool. The guy is being paid to perform here, and he literally just bought a drink. You know, so that's cool, and that's, you don't see that all that often in LA. So thanks.
That's awesome. Of course I know.
Nelly, take us to break. That is fantastic. Go ahead while you're going.
Potts just basically said, of course I know who you are, and I know how much money you make. Now pay for your fucking drink. Let's go to
basically break. I would have been like, I don't know who the hell you are. Now pay for your fucking drink.
I love it. All right, when we get back, I will go right into Tinder at the beach, and then we'll give away $100. It's all coming up next right here on Lucdogg in the Morning
at litmradio.com.
Restaurant puts a unique twist on fast casual dining by starting with only the freshest ingredients to slow cook delicious melodies of tastes and colors that are sure to delight your senses. Whether you're craving the Chipotle pulled pork sliders, honey basil chicken tacos, or the infamous kitchen sink wrap, Marinate has something for everybody with tons of vegetarian options too. It's the perfect choice of catering for your offices or events with fast and friendly service from a brand new store on Melrose and Western. Stop by today, or you can order online at marinateyourlife.com.
Yay for Taco Tuesday! Don't forget, buy one, get one free. All damn day!
Tacos, wraps, sliders, and sides. Slow cooked to perfection at Marinate Restaurant. marinateyourlife.com.
You guys are so hot right now.
Welcome back, folks. Oh man, segment 2. This show is flying by already. I am in the Outer Banks, North Carolina, hanging out in Kitty Hawk, hanging out with you guys, one-wheeling all over the place. Let me just say, one-wheeling at the beach is going to get me laid. It's happening. That's gonna happen. Because I remember when we were 15. I've been coming down here since I was 15 years old. Potts is in Santa Monica. Belly and Brax are back in Studio A. God bless you two, holding it down. And of course, Potts for getting up early. Look, this is hard for you guys. In fact, we're gonna try to do something in the third segment. So what I need Braxton Blue to do. Brax, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, Brax. Once we get your volume clear and we start going in this segment, I want you to go on and pull up on the side YouTube and pull up last show that we did. So Wednesday's show, go to it and then write down the number 5630. I need you to get last show at 5630 for the third segment. Can you handle that?
Oh God.
Christ, man.
Hey,
I'll see what
Brax, I know
can
it's a
do.
complicated day. We're gonna make it 100 times more complicated, and I'm gonna totally stress you the fuck out. Can you handle it?
Can you handle it? Because I'm telling you, if we could do this, like, life is good. I'm gonna make fun. Brax, the whole reason is because I want to make fun of Belly and Potts, and I can't do it from my end. So we're gonna do that in the third segment. But let me tell you something. Tinder at the beach. Folks, I've been coming down here since I was 15, and I remember when you're a kid and you give every hot girl that walks by a nickname like Butterface Morissette because she was
What
good.
kind of fucking nickname is that? What kind of nickname is Butterface Morissette? What? That is rude as fuck.
Oh, it's very rude. In fact, we can get into that. Brax, we haven't even done. Did you do your homework as far as words that millennials say that we don't know?
I got a couple or a few.
All right, so we could do that if we run out of time. But Potts, you never did that when you were Belly. You never did the Belly. Actually, take a Belly. You never gave like females at the beach a nickname?
No.
Pink bikini?
I mean, girl in pink bikini is not a nickname, but
No, it's not girl in pink bikini. It's pink bikini, or of course,
what is really
Butterface Morissette.
But shouldn't it be, instead of like Butterface Morissette, it should be girl that won't fuck me Morissette?
Hey man,
vacation romances are always an interesting topic because they're obviously short-lived. They're flings. Like, you don't expect anything out of them long term. But Luch will probably get married this weekend for all we know.
Well, okay, so here's the reason that this started. First of all, we used to take walks on the beach, and then you want to, get the attention of whoever you see. When you're sitting at the beach and a good-looking woman walks by, she's strutting her stuff for everybody who's watching her. Potts, am I right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like, I'm sure you see that in LA all the time.
Of course. I mean, even people and guys as well that don't justify it. And I mean, that's kind of, you just got to like walk it like you got it, period. And that's just honestly, that's just a good tip on life. Just like own your shit, period.
Absolutely.
Seriously.
And that's what I'm going to be doing. And I mean, there is no better way to get attention and stand out than one-wheeling or right by the water in front of everybody. So that's what I will be doing later on today. I'll take pictures and video. That's going to be funny. Hopefully I can stay upright. But Belly can speak to this, okay? I could sit there in Centerville, where we live, back at home in Studio A. I could sit there and just swipe on Tinder, on Bumble, on Field. I could swipe every day.
What is it? You get like 100 swipes, like a day?
Sure.
Like that, 50.
Say it's 100. Sure. I could swipe 100 on Bumble, 100 on Tinder, and as many as come up on Field, and I will get 0 matches the entire month. I will do that every day, and I will get 0 matches. And I'm just like, okay, this isn't real. There's no way I am that hideous. It can't be. It can't be. Like, some other hideous person would find me attractive. Like, this can't be right. Somebody has to think I'm cute. And so I'm like, no. This isn't right. Now, I get to the beach. Folks, first thing I did, pull out Tinder and Bumble, set it to 6 miles, call it a day, start swiping. I got 4 matches within 10 minutes. So I'm calling bullshit on Tinder and Bumble. I think these things are fake. I think once you want, like, Brax, do you have something to say on this? Because you were trying to tell me that there's an algorithm here.
Yeah, so when you go to like a new town, I think it bumps you up all the way in the algorithm, so you're like the newest face, because think about all the people swiping before. They've already swiped through like their whole range, so when new people come in, they just get boosted, you know what I'm saying?
And I guess it has to be something, because I got a date with a Latina lady over here. Potts, I got a date with a Hispanic lady who speaks very little English. She's going to bring her cousin to translate.
What?
Yeah.
So you're actually going on a date with 2 people, or is the cousin?
Threesome!
Oh, no.
Whoa. So wait, how is that texting going? Like, she can text them.
You want to see it?
Right, like she can do it, the text fine, or is it like all broken up?
It's very broken. I'll give it to you right now. Hold on.
How did you land this date if she can't even speak English?
Because that's just rolls his R's.
Who was that?
Brax.
What?
Is that Brax?
Daddy.
That didn't sound like him. I can't see the studio, so I'm just going
Don't
off
say
on my
daddy.
ears.
I'm scarred from the daddiness.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the guy that called me daddy all week. The last day I saw him, he brings me around from the side of the bar and shoves like a 20 in my pocket and says, "It pays to be hot."
Why are we on this again?
I mean, I'm just saying. Brax said it's daddy when. when you said who was that.
Which could mean 3 of us, I guess, or 4, all of us.
All right, so here's the whole conversation. Hola.
You started. Don't wait.
I said hola, Amanda. Oh, I said there's her name. I said hola, and she said hola, and she said I said how are you?
You started with hola.
Yeah, of course I did.
Wow.
And then I said, are you leaving this weekend or hopefully here for a little bit longer? I'm sorry, men on here have been very rude to you. That's a shame because that was in her profile. She says, I'm still in America. Where are you from?
I'm in America.
Holy fuck.
I'm from Northern Virginia, but I come here a lot to get away. How about you? You are in Outer Banks. I live in Kitty Hawk. And then I say, awesome.
What is going on there, Luch?
Yeah, your connection is going to shit.
Yeah, it is. He's like frozen on the screen. This is really funny right now. I wish we'd had just Luch, because right now he's frozen. So all of our podcast listeners...
Literally, the most interesting part of Luch is just gone. Oh, there we go. Skype
back.
Rejected your shitty Tinder story.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, start over because I was actually a little interested there, please.
So she says, oh, I said, what are you up to today? She said, that good. Today I work and you are on vacation. I said, I am.
How is there a date happening from this?
Yeah.
I said, well, I'm sort of. I'm a wedding DJ, so tomorrow I have to work a wedding in... Oh, I spelled that wrong. But yes, I'm on vacation. I'm here by myself until my parents get here on Sunday. She says, oh, okay, I live with my cousin. If you are free, we can go out at night, all 3. She speaks good English, but I do not much.
Sweet.
I say, I don't sound like fun. Yeah, she says, okay. No, here, Potts, you're going to love this. I say, I love to. Sounds like fun. And she says, okay, I will tell my cousin to have the idea.
Wow. Well,
What does that mean?
I don't know what any of that means. That wasn't English.
I got to be honest. To me, that's like how not to start a Tinder conversation.
Tell someone where you're going.
About? I got a threesome lined up now. Get out of here.
Tell someone where you're going because you probably won't come back.
Yeah, I will tell my friends where I'm going. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm just saying it's just crazy that the way that Tinder goes at the beach, it's just so much different because I remember as a kid, it was like, oh God, I'm gonna go and talk to these people. Brax, feel free to throw another letter out there. By the way, I know the people are guessing off in the social.
I've had someone tell me the answer, but they already won.
Someone already got that?
Someone told me someone texted me the answer, but they've already won. Sons of guns. So, by the way, from the social media lounge, you guys are right. Luch is getting married this weekend, and the cousin is going to negotiate it.
I totally agree with that.
I told you I was looking for a Latina honey, okay? I like Latin ladies.
So much so that they don't even speak English. Just like the maid you tried to get over here. She did not speak that much English.
Yeah, it's probably the same. But listen, yo hablo de español, okay? I'm good. I'm trying.
Man, I can't wait to get to California and swipe on Tinder. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to do great, Belly, with those baby blue eyes. Ooh,
yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Baby.
Yeah, so, I actually get, so yeah, these boys are coming out like on separate days. So we've got Luch coming for a few days and then Belly right after. And I got to be honest, I'm super excited. Like I can't not wait for you guys to try the kitchen sink wrap, which we will videotape and we can put it on the chat or whatever.
Luch's face will be the one he makes whenever he has food that he doesn't like, which is basically everything that is not familiar.
He is going to like this. Guaranteed.
But here, I have a problem with the kitchen sink wrap.
What?
Mm-hmm.
It's too soggy, too much meat.
What? It didn't come out of a fucking box?
Well, first of all, it's not called the Lucdogg. Second of all, this is why when I did the drunk, Belly, in fact, can you play the drunk marinade ad real quick? Just play it real fast.
Yep. Hold on.
Luch, how can something be named after you if you've never even tried it?
Yeah.
All right, got it going.
Have you ever wondered to yourself, man, what the fuck am I gonna eat today?
got the answer for you right here, folks. It's Marinate Restaurant. You marinateyourlife.com. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go over there. You're going to get yourself some sliders, some bowls, some soups. Some soups. Whatever it is, because you know on Tuesdays, those tacos are buy one, get one free. So head over to the Brando store on the corner of Western and Melrose and get yourself some goddamn tacos. Let's go, baby. MarinateYourLife.com. Head over there today for the best food you've never had. And that was a drunk Luch.
Yeah, sure was.
Stumbling through. Shoop.
Belly started yelling at me.
Which
Am I
time?
back? All right, cool. So Belly started yelling at me after that ad one time when we were in the middle of the show and I was playing that ad, and he's like, "There's no soups."
We have one soup.
Oh, they do? Oh.
Well, there's a scoop of soup in the kitchen sink wrap, actually. So, yeah.
I love how Luch is just freezing from time to time with the funniest faces on.
Yeah, I know, right?
We just get straight North Carolina internet, beach house internet. This is beach house internet at its best. So we've got the Luch back.
And that was my only problem with the kitchen sink wrap, is that it has soup. So either you have soup or you don't, guy.
We have soup. It's called we had it for the first like 6 months. We would say it's the soup of the day, and then we never changed it. So it literally on our menu it says soup of every day, tomato bisque, and that's it. We just don't change it, which I thought was actually really funny.
Bisque.
Came up with that.
Luch doesn't look like a tomato soup eater.
This dude, I'm telling you, it's the perfect kind of sauce for the kitchen sink. You'll see. It all works.
Potts, I want one of everything. I'm saying I want one of everything when it goes.
You can have it, dude. I'm saying we'll get you all liquored up,
full price,
and then I'll take you to the store, and you can just binge and go nuts.
Sweet.
So how are we looking in the $100 giveaway? Is anybody guessing in the social media lounge yet?
So we have a slight issue with that right now. I'm fairly certain all of our most of our live listeners that are active right now guessing are all winners. So
all right. That's fine.
Let's
see. Tell them to
see.
stop guessing, because you can't be winning. You can only win once. So if you've already won, stop guessing. Leave it for the people who are going to watch later, because it would be totally fine if nobody wins it live and somebody wins it on the playback. I'd be fine with that. But just don't give away the answer if you've already won. Let the other people. Although I guess if we're just going to keep it, Brax, listen, do it this way. If nobody gets it, don't fill out the words. Right? Like if nobody gets it, finish the show with some blanks so that people can watch it later and guess.
All right.
Got it.
And if you're watching later, if nobody gets it without the throughout the rest of the show, the first person to text our call-in line with the answer 571-354-7338, you will get the $100. Again, that's 571-354-7338. Very good, very good.
From the social media lounge, I've got something here. The social media lounge says the kitchen sink wrap looks amazing. So does the hot mess wrap.
So, Potts, I want you to just set up a camera, because you're going to have Belly and I just smoking a whole bunch of weed and then coming in and then crushing food.
No, I will not do that.
That's what I want
to
do.
Christmas trees.
Christmas trees only.
Christmas trees.
Yep. All right. Good deal. So I will say that when I go to a restaurant or a bar or really anything, it's hard for me to chill. Like, you guys know, I'm the guy in the story. We've done this before. We did a last show where I said, I need something to do. I need somewhere to go, or I need people to talk to. I can't just like go to a bar and sit, which is actually kind of Belly's go-to. Belly, you love going to the bar and just hanging out, getting a burger, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I go to bars regularly by myself all the time, to any bar, anywhere. I will sit down, and usually I'm not planning to talk to I don't plan to talk to anyone, but people will start talking to me, which is really annoying.
I was going to ask, do you hope to be contacted, or are you just trying to be on your own?
I mean, I'm usually just trying to be on my own, but someone will always strike up a conversation. I don't know why. Maybe I just look so invitable to strike up a conversation with when you're sitting next to me at a bar. They're like, oh, this guy looks like he could talk for 45 minutes about a sport he doesn't care about, or a car he's never seen, or a place he's never been.
But if you don't want the interaction, why go to the bar? Why not just get the food and take it home?
Cause then no, see, I enjoy the bar atmosphere very much. I am a very big people watcher. I like part of the benefit of bartending is like it's the ultimate people watching job, where literally you spend your time observing people's mannerisms and the way they're going about their transaction with you, where you just basically kind of get in a habit of where I enjoy that scene. I find it so fascinating to see people and how they act when they're drunk, how they act when they're trying to impress a girl, how they act when they're sitting by themselves at the bar. You know, it's
so.
It's
is it safe to say that you're going there for the observation and not necessarily the participation?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. That will come into play here in a second. Potts, is there anything in your life, take it out of bars, it doesn't matter where or what the setting is there anything that you know, put it this way, there's a Newfound Glory song that the lyrics go like this: I'm sick of clapping when I know I could do it better for myself. And it's like, is there ever a situation where you know you could do things better than whatever that person is doing? It doesn't have to be at a bar. It could be bartending. It could be driving. It could be singing. It could be anything. Is there anything that anybody of you guys back at the studio, can anybody think of something that it's just impossible for you not to critique? I would imagine Belly going to another bar, looking at the bartender and seeing a shitty job and saying, God, I could do this so much better.
No,
like, can you guys think of something in your lives?
I mean, for me, it was, that's what motivated me to own my own business, was because I'm definitely like a Judge Judy. And when at some point I'm like, why do I sit and criticize like how this venue or this place is operating when I feel like I can do it better myself? And that's 100%. Honestly, I feel like that's probably where most entrepreneurs get their motivation, because they think they have a better idea, a better product, or something that makes people's lives easier or adds to their lives. And I mean, that's kind of what happened with me.
Brax, you
Belly
look like
Brax, anybody in the
you
studio?
Look like you got something.
Yeah, no, I can speak directly to that, Potts. I mean, that's what drove me to lead my own brand, is like I didn't really resonate with any of the other brands out there. So I was like, why not just make something my own and have it be cool and like have all my friends think it's cool and stuff. I mean, obviously it needs to be good first, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like I'm better at doing my own thing than my friends are.
And I want to, since we only have a minute, there is a question I wanted to ask Braxton, just to like tease, and then you think about it, and then for the next segment. But you're doing one of the coolest things on Instagram, I in my opinion. But I want to know the strategy behind it. Like, you post a picture and then you delete it. But I think that's so fucking cool. Like, but I don't know why. Like, is there something? Is there a deeper meaning, or like, what's the long-term strategy with that? Because it's very interesting to me.
Well, it has to do with driving traffic and just getting people to see what you want to see. So, for example, my link in my Instagram bio goes to my portfolio. So you see like one picture, and then you click to my page, and there's nothing there, and you're like, oh shit, where do I see the work? Oh, I got to go to the website now. So bang, now they see everything, and then it's all there, and then they get my whole story, all that. It's great.
He's literally turning Instagram into Snapchat. It's phenomenal. It's a really good idea.
Yeah.
And we'll tell you why we're going into this when we get back next. Take a quick break, a very fast one. Belly, we'll just go out of here, and we'll get back in just a few seconds, so we'll stay right there. Stay strapped on. It's Lucdogg in the morning.
At litmradio.com.
What's up, y'all? It's Maty Potz here. This show is sponsored by TTR Studios. Whether it's weddings, parties, karaoke, audio, video production, and all your entertainment needs, call TTR Studios, LLC at 703-850-2223 or check them out at ttrevents.com. Start the show, Luch.
Pay the man, baby.
He's not even there.
That walk-up was great.
Welcome back, folks.
That's right, we're back.
Oh boy, we got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it. Only 20 minutes left with the people, so let's just get right into it. Belly is killing it right now. That's just the moral of today's story. Belly and Brax are killing it back in the studio. So guys, keep up the good work. You're doing great.
Don't worry. In the last 2 minutes, me and Brax are going to challenge you on something that we want Potts to confirm you are ridiculous for not knowing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. All right, so then we've got... Oh, Jesus. All right. Pacing is about to pick up, folks. Keep putting those letters on there, but don't feel like you have to complete them, Brax. You know what you're doing on that, so good luck to everybody guessing.
Go full sprint.
You can...
I said go full sprint. Let's go.
Full sprint. All right, so here's the deal. Kill the music. Just kill it. Boom. Here's the deal. I went to a bar for some reason. Ever since back when I was a kid, 15 years old, whenever I see a band playing, like I play music really well, it comes naturally to me. So whenever I would look at a band, I goes to a concert, I don't enjoy it like a normal person is like, oh wow, it's the Grateful Dead, like this is fucking awesome. The whole time, I'm watching what the roadies are doing. I'm watching what the crew is doing. I'm watching how the lead singer gets in and out of songs. Like I'm watching what they say to the crowd. I'm watching the whole production of everything because I feel like this is a world that I can do it. And a lot of times when I see bands, especially bands in random bars, I'm tired of clapping when I know I could do it better for myself. That's a newfound glory quote that I've always loved.
And I don't know if anyone's seen Blink-182, but hands down the best between song banter and crowd interaction I have ever seen. Like they literally are so natural and they're just making dick and fart jokes and it's like they make you feel like you're at a bar and like you're at their house and they're doing a private show for you. I was so impressed with it, and I mean that probably just comes from obviously years of experience, but also just they're such good friends and so tightly bound together that they can do that and they're completely comfortable. It's great.
That's a really good point. I saw them when they added Matt Skiba from Alkaline Trio to replace the one that left. And so they had a whole different chemistry. And yeah, they were unbelievable. Green Day, another one. They light the drum set on fire, for God's sakes. I mean, they're like, you got to imagine these guys have been doing this forever. I would imagine I've never seen 311, but you know that their chemistry on stage.
Oh, dude, they're so good. Yeah.
So what? But now, obviously, when I'm watching those kinds of concerts, I'm just in awe and I'm watching how they do it the right way. This is the height of where I want to be. Yeah. But when I'm at, random bar, in Alexandria, I'm at Murphy's and I'm in Alexandria, Old Town, and it's just a band playing. I can't not want to be on that stage. And I'm on stage every weekend, twice a weekend. I finally figured out a career where I can do that every weekend. But I'm going to tell you something. It doesn't matter. Every time I'm near a stage, I have to be on it. Or I have to be critiquing what's happening on it. I just feel like I want to be a part of it. So I know I've been talking about this for like a week. But man, this is how you get called out on the microphone. I realized later, what a douche. I'm such a douche.
Yeah. Here he is, the biggest
No, not yet. Wait for it. Just wait for it because you'll know when. What the band is, and by the way, the band is phenomenal. It's not like they're playing bad. They're doing a wonderful job. It's a 3-piece band, guitar, drum, singer, and they say it's only like 9 o'clock, and they say, hey, it's probably 10 o'clock. We're going to be playing until 1 o'clock in the morning, and we refuse to play one song that isn't a request. We're going to do all requests until 1 o'clock in the morning. Write it down on a bar napkin, bring it up, and put it on the stool.
It's cool.
Awesome. Like, yeah. That's a way to get people in it because people were really loving it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Now I'm with my ex-girlfriend, and we're having a wonderful time, and we are saucy. We both took Ubers. We took an Uber to get there, so like we're not worried about drinking too much. We're just having a good old time. And she turns to me and says, "Oh my God, I've got a $100 gift card I forgot about. Want to blow it with me?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone asks you to blow a $100 gift card, you say yes.
Yeah, I'd like to blow something, but sure.
Brax, while we're talking, make sure you have the YouTube video from last week. 5630 is where you want it queued up. Now,
shit, man. All right.
He's got it. You can punch me in the face when I get home. That's fair. So what I did,
because he can't see that screen right now is why.
He can't get to it? Oh, because he's got us?
I can't see anything.
So he's not in the seat that he normally is in. He's obviously sitting in the belly seat right now.
Gotcha.
Last time I tried to move over there, I stepped on the cords and killed the whole thing.
Yes, exactly.
Make it happen, Brax. No excuses. You got this. Now, the bar is packed. These people are engaged. They are loving the fact that this band is asking for requests. And so my ex goes up and she puts a request, but she put it in the wrong spot. She put it in the tip jar, and then they buried it. And so she's like, oh, they're never going to get to it. We wanted to hear Pearl Jam. So I'm like, man, what would be a good song to give these guys? Because she's like, go request a song. And so I think, all right, what in my arsenal is really easy to play and to request that they could probably just pull off without even having to try? Because I can see the guy has the lead singer on his microphone stand has an iPad holder. It's like an iPad stand, and he's just pulling up chords and lyrics. That's what you do. You don't have to know all the songs. You just have got to have heard it before. And then when somebody says, play Blink 182, damn it. You go on your little iPad and you type in chords and lyrics, Blink 182, damn it, and it's the same 4 chords all over. And you just read the lyrics as you play. And we all know the song. See, that's what he's doing. I know that because that's what I would do, and I see him doing it. So I'm like, let me make it easy on this guy. On the stupid napkin, I write, Eagle-Eyed Cherry. I'm pretty sure it's A minor, F major 7, C major, G. And I write the chords out for him on the napkin. Keep killing it, you guys. You're doing great. So Lucdogg. Literally on that, I write Potts go.
And I think the face I made says it all.
So the guy and I put $2. Oh, that's right. And I put $2 with the napkin. That's how you get recognized, folks. And so, packed bar. They're trying to figure out what song to play. God, I hope they
fucking destroyed you. I hope they destroyed you.
He just roasts me. I mean, this is exactly how he does it. Be ready with your sound, Potts. He goes, oh, guys, look at this. This guy even wrote down the fucking chords to play. Holy shit. Tell you what, dude, probably would have figured it out without you. Thanks for the help, though.
Here he is, the biggest douche of the universe. In all the galaxies, there's no bigger douche than you.
I just wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to let him know I'm right here with you, dude. I'm just in the crowd. And man, what an ass. Just what an ass. If I was that lead singer, I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's a bit pretentious, especially at Murphy's Pub. He needs
to know that you play guitar,
right.
Also, guy. This is our time. He big leagued me, and I was like, oh wow, this is what it feels like to be big leagued. Okay, that was my fault. Sorry, everyone.
And with all due respect, if you are going to be big league, do it with a fucking $20, not $2. Like, if you want to be a hot shot, just so you know. Yeah,
they didn't play. They didn't play my song.
Did he just? He just crumpled it up and said, "Yeah, go fuck yourself."
Thanks for the $2, buddy.
Yeah, and I'll keep that $2. Yeah.
Would have been good to hear. All right, so Brax, how are we looking on that YouTube video? Is this happening or no? Hello. Am I gone, Belly?
Sorry, yes, you're on. Sorry, I had me and Brax muted because we were doing some behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, you're ready to go. It's 56:30, right?
Yep.
All right, it's 56:30. So here's what's gonna happen. Now, Brax, can you see me if I go like this?
Yes.
All right. So what I want you to do, anytime you see me do that, just pause it, okay?
All right. Well, I'm not gonna be able to see you once I full screen it. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so pause it when it gets to.
No, do you only want him to play the audio? You just want him to play the audio? We don't need the video on this?
I do not need the video.
Oh, okay. Right, cool. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you just want the audio. Okay, great. So if you can, now I'm going to set it up here. Belly and Potts have by far the hardest job out of the 4 of us. You would think it's me because I'm running the show and I'm carrying, but it's not because I'm the one who knows what my brain is thinking. These 2 have no fucking clue, especially with me because I'm just all over the place.
It's all over the place for sure.
And I'm not sure if you all realize how often Luch goes, "Hey, Belly, what's the fucking, can you name 10 different states that are funny?" And he's like, what? And then, now Belly has to scramble on fucking Google like an asshole. Ugh,
and a lot of times what I'll do, I'll do that on purpose to push you guys to really have to do that stuff quick. And a lot of times I'm like, come on, you got to know what I'm thinking. And I'm expecting that they just know what I want. And who would? I mean, yeah, they know me better than most people at this point. I mean, if you want evidence from that, go back to last show when we did 20 questions and Belly pretty much figured out after 3 questions. It freaked me out. So it's not like we're not on the same page. We very much are. But these two have the hardest job because I say something and then it's going to spark something that they want to say. And they got to get it in the right place and then hope that I don't talk over them, which I'm trying to get better at.
One of the most stressful points of the show for me is, because I forget that it's coming, is every time when he goes, so Potz, what are we serving in the social media lounge? And I've got to think of something that might hopefully be somewhat witty or funny. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
The best thing about it is I never tell them who I'm going to ask that day, and they never know. So they don't know the order that I'm going to introduce them. I do that on purpose to keep them on their toes so that they're always listening because it's hard.
What did you say? I'm sorry, what?
Go fuck yourself.
So here's an example of just something where Potz, I'm expecting something out of Potz, and he couldn't have let me down anymore. It's just the funniest thing.
All right.
And so I wanted to bring it up because if I'm going to make fun of Potz, I got to make fun of Belly too. So it starts off with Belly just fucking up the phone so bad as it could possibly get.
Hang up on
and then that gets me into oh shit mode. I need help. Let me lean on Potz. And then Potz is like, oh, you want to lean on me? Let me get out of the way. So
Trust fall.
Oh, you want to do a trust fall right now? Hit the ground.
So what you're going to hear first, now Brax, when you see me do this, pause it, okay? But what you're going to hear first is the phone. We're going to have a phone call coming in, and Belly's going to fuck it up completely. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good at fucking that up for sure.
It's hard.
Because it's one of my people I follow on Instagram's thumbnail. He's a videographer.
Well, we have an incoming.
I can't hear anything. Am I supposed to be able to hear this?
I can't hear shit.
Sean, One Real Nelson for the dub. Just pick it up. Belly, is it playing?
Ooh, sorry, folks.
It's gone.
It is playing. We're playing the music.
I'm still calling. I can't hear anything.
Well, I hear it.
Same.
Okay, pause it. Pause it when it gets to the weed screen.
Okay. Perfect timing.
Good. So what just happened there? What you heard them do. Now, what sucks is Potz isn't going to hear this, but well,
I can tell you exactly one thing that definitely happened there. I'm playing the game show music, and now I'm taking a phone call. That's way too much shit.
What? Belly, you're sitting in my chair right now. Look at all the stuff I'm doing at the same time. You can do it. It's not too hard. You can handle it, but it is hard if you don't get... There's just little things that if you don't do it often, you're going to forget it. Now, here's the funny part. What happened just now is that Belly hung up on the caller. So now I'm going, oh, shit. We've only got 3 minutes. Let's get the caller back on the air. And now we're at the mercy of the caller, which you can never trust. You never know. Maybe they're at home brushing their teeth. Maybe they're, I don't know, indisposed. Maybe they're at work. So I'm hoping that the caller calls back in, and I only have 3 minutes left to show. And I don't want to fill it with my voice because I feel like if I talk too much, the audience will just tune me out like the Warriors tuning out Steve Kerr. They're just over their coach talking to them all the time. So I say to Potz, anything going on at Marinate? Hoping that he'll filibuster. Let's see how he handles it.
Play it up, Brax.
Here we go.
Aren't you ready? Luch was ready for this. This is the whole point of the story.
No, Sean, call us right back. Let's go. Call us back. Put that music back on. I'll stall. Sean, call us back one more time. Belly, just let us know when Potz stops talking. Belly's 0 for 2 on the phones lately. We got to start doing phones again.
Phones are hard.
It's hard, man.
Phones.
Call us back, dude.
Landlines? What are those?
Yeah, dude, what happened yesterday? I was calling, and then I hear on the podcast, well, he's not calling this one.
I know. It's hard. It's not as easy as it gets. But while we're waiting for his phone call, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Potz, what are you guys going to be doing at Marinate? Anything new coming up?
No.
Now, Potz, you're going to have to watch that one back to find the punchline. But it was literally, I'm just like, okay, so Potz, what's up at Marinate? Talk to me. What's going on? Anything new? No.
No.
Like, dude, help me out. Throw me a bone. I need you to fill some space. Fuck. And it's just so funny because he wouldn't have known.
But that's such a horrible fucking lead. Give me something like what? Like you have to give me more than that. Like that is nothing for me to work off of. Like you're making me do all the work, and like
what I'm looking at in that situation. I want you to go off and let your creativity go. Oh yeah, Marinate is literally just blowing up left and right. We had somebody write a story about us from New Zealand. It's unbelievable. Like just go off, and that's what I was hoping for. And instead, he just goes no.
Well, that sounds a lot funnier. So whatever.
It was a lot funnier. So we got to get out of here. I know you guys have a couple things you want to throw at me before the end of the show. Well, go ahead and take it away. Studio A, you guys are in control from here on out.
All right, so Potts, real quick, do you know what Hang 10 is or where it originates from?
Yeah, it means like Hang 10. It's like some Hawaii thing. Yeah.
Told you. He has no idea what it means, and neither did I.
Do you know it's surfing? Do you know its surfing meaning?
Like catch a wave.
No. So
Potts, are you kidding me right now?
All right, folks.
You live in LA,
Social Media
bro.
Lounge. I need you on this one. Can someone please tell me what the move on a surfboard is when you're hanging 10? What are you doing?
How does no one know this?
I know, it's ridiculous. I don't understand how people don't know this.
This is not common knowledge.
It's when you're doing a handstand with like 10 of your fingers.
No, but that'd be cool. If you could do that on a surfboard, I'd be fairly impressed. No, it's when you're
Potts,
hanging
you are
your
absolutely
10
making
toes.
my day right now.
You're hanging your 10 toes off the front. You're standing on the front of the board, and you're hanging 10 by your toes are over the end of the board on the front.
So you're facing the way that the board is going. You're not standing, like sideways. You're now standing towards the nose of the board.
Sean Nelson in the Social Media Lounge. Thank you so much. You got it. You're absolutely right. 10 toes hanging off the nose. That is right. Toes hanging off the board from Sploose Productions. That's right. That's a new subscriber. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the show. God bless you. You're one of the 2 people that knows that. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not common knowledge.
I know.
Brax.
It's the 2 people that.
Yes, it is.
How does Potts not know this? As One Woman, One Wheel, who's in there today. Thank you for coming back. We missed you.
She was at jury duty, so God bless her. She came back and got out of there. I told the judicial system, go suck it. I need my one woman, my one wheel.
Yep.
Get us out of here, Belly. Play the music, Potts. We gotta go.
Everybody knows this Hang 10 except for you 2 schmucks. So that's all there is to it.
Oh, that's good stuff. I had a lot of guys today. We are doing this on the road, and if this worked out, I can't wait to go back and see, because I can't even see anything that's going on other than my face this whole show. So I can't wait to watch this back. And if it works, we're going to keep doing this. I will come and visit in one wheel with you guys, and then we'll just do shows from the road. Belly and Brax have done an awesome job today. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I know I say that a lot. I'm not super religious. It's just my way of saying, way to go. Potts, take us out of here, bud.
That's all I got. Have a good weekend, everyone, and you can kindly go fuck yourselves.
That's right. He is Maty Potz from the Santa Monica newsroom all the way across the land. We have to get out of here from TTR Studios, Studio A. Belly and Brax, say goodbye, dudes.
Brax, say bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Keep hitting that G-spot.
Have a good day, folks. I don't know where your cam is right now, but that's fine. But it was also a really fun day. Glad to be here as always. Luch, thanks so much for letting me sit in your seat. I will not let you sit in it when you get back.
Just hold it down for us. You guys did an awesome job. Thank you guys for listening. Congratulations to whoever is the first person to text in the answer. So 571-354-7338. We have not had a winner yet. So if you're watching back on YouTube or if you're listening to the podcast, go ahead. Well, good luck on the podcast. But go ahead and text the answer, 571-354-7338. First person to get it wins $100 today. We'll see you guys next week from everybody here at TTR Studios. It is Lucdogg in the morning
at LITMradio.com.